Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to another video today. In a previous video a while back, I'll link to it up here somewhere, I did a review of the new Gen 2 Mac pouch from my buddies over at ACW Tactical. And I said in that video that I turned my pouch into a basically a trauma kit for my truck. So I thought I'd go through the contents of the trauma kit, what I carry in it. You know, bear in mind that things are always changing and whatnot, so this is what I have in there for right now at least. Can I go real quick? Hopefully we'll go quick through this. So right here on the top on these straps here, I just have some tape. Just kind of ran through there. Because tape is a big thing. Even when I was on the ambulance, we always had a problem with tape. So I always try to, you know, have tape if I can, and always try to have extra tape because, you know, tape is one of those things when you need it, and sometimes it's not incorporated into a lot of kits. But I try to incorporate tape in there if I can. So this is just a roll. Sometimes I'll have like flat Gorilla tape and stuff like that in there. So anyway, on this side here, as you can see, I've got a cat tourniquet on there, and it's just kind of rubber banded right there, so I can just quick grab it off. On this side, this is a Smith & Wesson first response tool. I've had this tool for many years, and basically all it is it's a knife. It has like a screwdriver tip, and it's a serrated edge for cutting seat belts and whatnot. And then on the back end here, as you can see this little contraption right here is a glass break. So it'll break glass. So you just pull it all the way back here, lock it in, put it up to the glass, and release it, and it'll actually bust glass. It's a pretty neat little product. Like I said, I've had this for many years, and you know, I've cut a few seat belts with it and busted a few glasses with it, so it does work. So, but let me go into the contents here, and let me open this up, save on some time, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Well, I have this thing completely packed out, as you may tell by looking at it in the video previous, but it is just slap loaded up with all kind of items in here. I like to have lots of capabilities, and like I said in previous videos, trauma kits and first aid kits, yeah, they are a little bit different, so I like to incorporate a little bit of both into my kits. So as you'll see some of that in here as we go, but mainly this is mostly for major trauma. So again, this is in my truck, so I figure come across a car wreck or something like that, or you know God forbid I have a wreck myself or whatnot, or if I'm just out on the trail or what, I have this in my truck. And like I said in previous videos as well, I always carried a very large trauma kit in my vehicle, and I never needed it, and then one day I did need it. So over the years I've kind of scaled it down, scaled it back, and then I took it out for a while, so now I've always had band-aids and stuff in there. But anyway, I got digress. So let's go through this. So as you can see right here, we'll kind of go from here and then move down. So the top main compartment right here, you see right up top here I have a SWAT T tourniquet. Big fan of those, as I said in previous videos. You see right here just have some hand sanitizer, alcohol hand sanitizer. What was kind of stuffed right here is one of these North American Rescue TK4 tourniquets. Now, I'm not a huge fan of these as far as for a tourniquet itself. They're okay. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of these particular tourniquets. They work. Actually, they work really well if you're going to start an IV on somebody. They work really well for that. But as far as stopping arterial bleeding and whatnot, personally, I have never seen these work to do that. But maybe you have. I don't know. But just me personally, I've never seen these work to stop arterial bleeding. Definitely not as good as a SWAT or a CAT over here. So going behind the SWAT T, I have a H&H compressed gauze. These things are great because this is compressed down so small. And it's 4 yards once it's stretched out, so a whole lot of gauze there for packing. As you can see on each side here, just have a 4-inch roll of clean conforming gauze. So again, wound packing. Want a wound pack? Have some trauma shears here. These are brand new, so they're still really good. Have a quick clot, or this is actually a Silox pad here. Silox is really good. I like Silox and quick clot. So this is just a 4x4 pad, and it's actually 2 of those, or it says 8x8, but you can basically a 4x4, so it opens up. But anyway, Silox, really good for clotting off, or for hemostatic agents. Got a Sharpie, because you always need a Sharpie. Got some Vaseline gauze. Like I said in previous videos, I've used these for years. We use these for years on the ambulance for chest wounds, sucking chest wounds, stuff like that, sealing up wounds. So They work well for that. They work well for other things as well. Another roll of cling, because this stuff just comes in handy for so many different things. Another roll of cling. Alright, and back here I just have this just stuffed full of gauze and whatnot. So here I have one of the little things I made up. This is 10 4x4s. As you can see, it's really thin. It probably is 1/8 of an inch or so thick. And then I have a couple of 5x9 ABD pads. I got 1, 2, got 5 of those. So again, really good. Got an H&H wound seal kit. I can use this for a chest seal or other big wounds and whatnot. These things are pretty cool. Have an MPA, nasopharyngeal airway. An MPA back there, and then I just have some hemostats back here as well. Actually, I think these are a needle driver actually, but anyway. So that's all for that compartment here. Let me load this back up and then we'll go to the middle compartment. Okay, welcome back. So let's go down to the middle compartment here. So as you can see right off the bat, I have some Israeli bandages here. Like I said before, huge fan of Israeli bandages. Try to incorporate them in all my kits if possible. Down at the bottom down here, just have a couple of light sticks, different colors as well. Have a red and a white. So behind this Israeli bandage right here, I have some quick clot. I don't know how it's going to show up there with, since it's in the silver packaging. So I have a roll of quick clot there. Combat gauze. Going on behind here in this little compartment here, have another quick clot sponge. And then I just have several little kind of quick grab packs that I put together with the ACE bandage and gauze. I have a couple, one of those there. I have another one right here. So I have some more 4x4s here. That's 10 more 4x4s. And then behind, I don't have anything behind this Israeli bandage here, so nothing behind that one. So anyway, so got a lot of hemostatic agents and whatnot in here. Stop that bleeding, folks. So that's pretty much all that's right here. And then going down to the final compartment, or final little pouch here that kind of flops down. This is where I have my gloves. Gloves are extremely important, like I said before. You got to protect yourself. PPE. Your personal protective equipment. So I got some gloves in here. I got some lube for the MPA, the nasopharyngeal airway. I got another roll of tape. And then I have a bag of Band-Aids and stuff, just general, your typical Band-Aids and whatnot, and also some alcohol pads. Just threw some alcohol pads in here, and some of these yeah, that word there, basically some to clean up a wound and whatnot. Some iodine pads as well in here. So that's all that's in this down here. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, that's it. That's the kit. So like I said, a lot of capabilities in this kit, as you can tell, for several different patients. If I needed to treat different patients at one time, I could do that if need be. And so do you carry a kit in your car? Let me know. Put your comments down below if you carry a kit. This is just mine. Like I said, it's constantly changing with stuff. I'll swap out stuff, every now and then. So anyway, till soon on the video, folks. Thanks for watching. Always remember your PPE, plan, prepare, and exercise, or in this case, your personal protective equipment. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on another video real soon.